Hi there, it's Anthony and Alex. Today we're discussing Secure Act 2.0, some of the biggest highlights that are affecting those in or near retirement. If you like today's content, please like and share. All right, Alex, so the bill was recently passed in the House of Representatives by a wide bipartisan margin. This is important, and is now being reviewed in the Senate when we're talking about Secure Act 2.0 here.
Yeah, now there are over 50 retirement proposals in this bill, but really what we're going to focus on, at least right now, is the discussion of, or at least the proposal of pushing back the required minimum distribution age to 75.
Yeah, real quick, let's explain what an RMD is. Required minimum distribution. Retirees, when they hit a certain age, need to pull out a certain amount from their retirement accounts, which becomes taxable income to them.
Yeah, and a lot of folks might be wondering, like, didn't we just have this change? Which we did. So the RMD age, when Secure Act in 2020 was passed, that got bumped up from 70 and a half, so 7 to 72. So there have been a lot of changes recently. Right. And if this proposal goes through, again, we're going to be bumping up from 70 and a half to 72, now all the way up to 75 for some folks. Now, the good news is that this won't change anything for people that are already taking RMDs. So if you're already taking an RMD, there is no change, but it will have an impact for people that haven't started. So we're going to put this up on the screen so everyone can see this. Really what we're looking at here is three groups of people. So in the first group, you have people that were born between 1951 and 1956. They will have their RMD age pushed to 73. Those that were born between 1957 and 1958 will have their RMD age pushed to 74. And those that were born after 1959 will have their RMD age pushed to 75. So again, what this is going to allow people to do is to continue to defer taking required minimum distributions from their account. Probably the only thing I like about this is that we don't have to deal with half ages. I never liked that 70 and a half issue. So, yeah.
Well, and it's interesting how they come up with these age bands. I don't know that anyone will actually know, but it is important to get right because there's a big penalty for not taking the proper RMD, so we definitely want to avoid that.
Big penalty to not take out enough, and you also don't want to take out more than you need to.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to pay taxes on that if you don't need the withdrawal.
Definitely in many cases. All right, so the next thing is indexing qualified charitable distributions, the maximum amount. This is one of our favorite strategies. Indexing it for inflation.
Yeah, exactly. Now, again, just taking a step back, what is the qualified charitable distribution, often abbreviated QCD? Essentially, what it allows you to do is give money directly from your IRA account to a qualified charity. And this is a great tool. It's a great way to give tax efficiently. Now, under the current rule, folks can give up to $100,000 in a given year to any amount of charities of their choice. Now, what this will do under the proposal, if it's passed in 2023, that $100,000 will start to be indexed for inflation.
Okay. And the reason we like this strategy quite a bit, and we'll post previous content that we have, is because it's very efficient from a tax standpoint to give out of a retirement account.
You got it.
All right, so next thing is increasing the catch-up contributions for employer retirement plans and IRAs.
You got it. So in 2022, folks can give up to $6,000, or I'm sorry, not give, contribute up to $6,000 into their IRA or Roth IRA. And then if they're age 50 and above, they can contribute an additional $1,000. Now, what's happened is, right now, that $1,000 catch-up is not indexed for inflation, right? Our tax code is written in such a way where our tax brackets and those amounts will go up over time, increasing cost of living adjustments, et cetera. Right now, it's not indexed for inflation, but if this bill is passed, starting in 2023, that $1,000 catch-up will be indexed for inflation. The bigger piece, I'd argue, is that there's going to be an increase in catch-up contributions for folks with retirement plans at work, specifically things like a 401k or 403b or 457. And we'll put this picture on the screen so people can follow along. Right now, folks that are at least age 50 can contribute an additional $6,500 as a catch-up into their retirement plan, like a 401k. Under this new proposal, it's almost going to be like a catch-up to the catch-up. So what folks can do is between ages 62 and 64, their catch-up contribution will be bumped up to $10,000. And this is a nice benefit for folks, especially as you get closer to retirement, you want to boost up that savings right before you retire. This can be a nice benefit for folks.
And the way it's written is that will index with inflation, which means there's these automatic increases built into the bill.
Yeah, and I want to remind folks, this is just the proposal.
Right.
At this point, this still has to go through the Senate. But as it's looking right now, it's still good to know this information, maybe plan ahead, know what's coming, so you don't get surprised along the way.
Yeah, so definitely stay tuned. Watch as it goes through, if it gets passed. And we just covered 3 big highlights. Jamie Hopkins did a nice 2-minute video on 10 highlights, which we'll also post, and we found a lot of value in that as well.
Yep.
And now let us know what you think. How do you feel about the RMD age being pushed back to age 75? Leave your comments down below. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.